Hey guys, what's going on? Travis has been in here with Cornerstone Fitness and Nutrition. So, today we're going to talk about a really hot topic. Do calories matter? Well, I get approached all the time when it comes down to clients or just people off the street who are like, hey, I really care about health, nutrition, health optimization, whatever it may be, wellness overall, and they want to know how to lose weight. Well, there are two main theories, and there's two main schools of thought that goes into weight loss and fat loss. Let's dive right into it. You have number one, you have the caloric theory right over here. This is one that a lot of us are very familiar with, right? It's the whole calories in versus calories out. A calorie is just a calorie, and it's the whole eat less, move more. If you're overweight, well, you probably just need to get to the gym, you need to exercise more, and you need to quit eating donuts. That's what they tell you. Well, that's flawed. I'm just going to tell you straight up, that's flawed. So that completely takes away the fact that people have disorders, they have hormonal imbalances, they have genetic disorders. A whole slew of things is wrong with the concept of calories in versus calories out, and that is what it is. So it also doesn't pass the common sense rule. Track with me here, okay? Ask yourself, is the nutritional profile of a donut the same as a piece of steak? Or a Snickers bar in comparison to broccoli. Now, we all know that even if you have the same amount of calories in a Snickers bar versus a bowl of broccoli, we all know that there's going to be more nutritional value within that bowl of broccoli, right? So it doesn't even pass the common sense test, which is my favorite test to ask when it comes down to nutrition. All right, number two, endocrine theory. What's the endocrine theory? Well, the endocrine theory has everything to do with hormones. So we all have the endocrine system inside of our body, kind of like a cardiovascular and circulatory system, digestive system, all that stuff. We have endocrine system. Well, the endocrine system has everything to do with, like I just said, hormones. Testosterone, estrogen, cortisol, human growth hormones. You can go down the list. So it has everything to do with balancing out your hormones. Well, two of the main hormones that has to be taken into account when it comes down to weight loss is insulin and glucagon. Okay? So insulin is the fat storage hormone, and glucagon helps take fat out of the adipose tissues and the cells and all that stuff and helps utilize them and burns fat. Well, when insulin is super high, well, fat storage is obviously extremely high, and your fat burning is turned off. Well, when insulin is low, fat burning is turned on. So that's the basic principle behind the endocrine theory. It takes much more of a individualized approach. It's not just a one-size-fits-all where it's like, oh, just eat less, move more, and you'll lose weight. Well, that doesn't work with everybody. This takes time, and it takes some effort, and it takes having a custom-fit nutrition plan that's tailored to somebody, but it actually works because it's how the body functions. So, with the two main theories, the endocrine theory is the correct theory to apply when it comes down to weight loss. Am I being objective here? Am I just saying my feelings? Well, get this. So the caloric theory, in and of itself, is flawed. However, the basic principle of you can't eat whatever you want and you have to actually take account for how much you're consuming, that's true. I completely agree with that basic premise. That if you are consuming way more energy than you are outputting, then yeah, you're going to gain weight, right? So the caloric theory, here's the problem, does not encompass endocrine theory. The caloric theory, the whole energy in versus energy out, doesn't take into consideration the fact that hormones has a lot to do with weight loss. Well, the endocrine theory does take into account the caloric theory. It actually encompasses the caloric theory. So the caloric theory is inside of the endocrine theory. It's just not the primary impetus behind weight loss. Does that make sense? So when you're playing with your hormones and you're trying to focus on keeping low insulin levels and you're consuming low glycemic foods, well, you're also taking into consideration how much of that food that you're eating. So if you're trying to lose weight and you're eating 6 pounds of meat a day, you're not going to lose weight. It's common sense. No diet means that you can eat whatever you want. There is no magic pill, right? But it has a lot less to do with just energy in versus energy out versus hormones and the types of foods that you're eating. Okay? So all of us can come to the same agreement that the nutritional profile of a donut is different from the nutritional profile of a bowl of broccoli or a nice ribeye steak. It doesn't even, like I said, it doesn't pass the common sense test, doesn't make too much sense. Endocrine theory has a lot to do with hormones, insulin, glucagon, all that stuff. So I hope this has cleared up some of the maybe misconceptions, and I hope that it has helped y'all gain a better understanding. If you guys need any help with building a custom nutrition plan or an exercise regime, if you guys need help losing weight, packing on some muscle, whatever it may be, reach out to me. Once again, my name's Travis Bennett. I'm with Cornerstone Fitness and Nutrition, and you can email me at cornerstone-fitness@outlook.com. If you haven't already, if you made it to the end of the video, if you could just hit the like button, and also if you subscribe to the channel, it'd be greatly appreciative. So I really appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and please have a blessed day.